Let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all.
The primary mission of Adventist Christians is to share the everlasting gospel to the entire world population. The fact that you are watching this program is an example of this commitment. By numerous methods, the Seventh-day Adventist Church is continuing to share the gospel on a global scale. On the individual level, Adventist Christians take this objective very seriously and strive to live by the example Christ gave through His own life. Whether on a personal or global level, the Adventist Church has devised many different methods in its commitment to finishing the Great Commission. How does the Adventist Church achieve this? From the Church's world headquarters, called the General Conference, located in Silver Spring, Maryland, Adventists the world over are encouraged, educated, and equipped to share their faith and to lead a Christ-centered life. To facilitate this, the world is organized into fields or regions. The General Conference oversees the work of the global church body through a highly organized governmental structure. The largest fields in the church's governance are called divisions. Currently, the church operates 13 divisions in all regions of the world. Within each division are smaller regions called unions. Within each of the unions are local conferences, which are sometimes also called local missions. Then within each conference or mission are the local churches. With this organized global system of governance, the whole planet is effectively mapped out. Adventist Christians are present on all continents and in practically every country. This global network of spreading the everlasting gospel is made up of many facets. Some are very technical, while others are much more personal. Yet they all work together to take the gospel to the world. Let's take a brief look at some of the official methods the Adventist Church has adopted for sharing the gospel. Presented here are just a few of the ministries that exist. A more complete list of Adventist ministries and organizations can be found from the bonus features menu of this DVD.
Then Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people.
The Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA, is an internationally recognized humanitarian agency. Through its financial, material, and technical resources, ADRA supports the quality of life and well-being of communities and individuals in developing countries. Working in more than 120 countries, ADRA benefits more than 15 million people annually with assistance valued at more than $109 million US. ADRA's development and relief work covers 5 core activities: food security, economic development, primary health, disaster preparedness and response, and basic education. ADRA works at bringing solutions and training rather than just handouts. Recognizing the dignity that is inherent in each person, ADRA is committed to improving the quality of human life without regard to their ethnic, political, or religious association. ADRA's primary goal is to help people in need, especially those most vulnerable, such as women, children, and senior citizens. The Economic and Social Council of the United Nations granted ADRA General Consultative status in 1997. Through ADRA, the Adventist Church, following the humanitarian example of Christ, continues to care for the physical and emotional well-being of people in need. Adventist Christians have taken to heart the gospel commission found in Matthew 28 to go and teach all nations about Christ. As a result, the Adventist Church has grown into a worldwide organization with a presence in more than 200 countries. This desire to share the gospel is born out of a genuine Christian love for fellow human beings and the desire to share the hope that comes from a relationship with Jesus Christ. Global Mission, a department of the Church's General Conference, coordinates sharing of the everlasting gospel to the people and areas of the world that have not yet heard it. The driving force behind Global Mission is its pioneer program, made up primarily of Adventist lay people. These dedicated pioneers volunteer at least 1 year to establish a new congregation, live and work within their own culture, establish new groups of believers, understand the local culture, speak the local language, help people with physical and spiritual needs, and receive a modest salary for their work. Today, tens of thousands of global mission pioneers are working around the world, leading the way in taking the good news to people, often in extremely challenging areas. In addition to these official global mission pioneers, each member of the church is encouraged to share his or her faith through personal Bible studies or simply being a friend to someone in need. For more than 150 years, the Adventist Review has been distributed in the United States and Canada. Founded by James White in 1849 and first named Present Truth, the weekly magazine is one of the oldest religious publications in North America. Similar to the Adventist Review, the international church publication Adventist World shares news and information about the global church, plus articles on doctrine, spiritual growth, and mission. Adventist World is currently printed simultaneously on 4 printing presses located in the United States, Korea, and Australia. The Adventist Church also produces a monthly magazine called Signs of the Times. Published by Pacific Press in Nampa, Idaho, the mission of Signs of the Times is to provide Adventist Church members with a way to share their faith with their friends and loved ones. The Adventist Church owns and operates dozens of printing and publishing houses all over the world. Through these facilities, millions of pieces of top quality, family-friendly books and publications are produced and distributed. The 2 main publishing and printing facilities for North America are Review and Herald Publishing in Hagerstown, Maryland, and Pacific Press in Nampa, Idaho. Each of these are able to handle every aspect of the publishing process, from the initial concept to the end product. The retail distribution point for most Adventist books is Adventist Book Centers, called ABCs for short. These ABC stores are located internationally, making these valuable books, magazines, pamphlets, DVDs, music CDs, and even health foods readily available just about anywhere in the world and in a wide range of languages. Adventist Television Network, or ATN, is a global satellite network of 6 channels. In 2003, ATN launched the Hope Channel, broadcasting a variety of Christian programs worldwide 24 hours a day. In addition to the Hope Channel, 3 Angels Broadcasting Network, also known as 3ABN, a privately owned Adventist satellite network, also broadcast a variety of quality Christian programming. You can find out more on how to receive these channels from the main menu of this DVD. Adventist World Radio is the international broadcast ministry of the Adventist Church, bringing the gospel to people in the hardest to reach places on earth in their own languages. Adventist World Radio currently transmits programs in nearly 70 languages. Its shortwave, AM, FM, and satellite broadcast reach 2/3 of the world's population, and programs are also now available through the Internet. The Seventh-day Adventist educational program was founded on the philosophy that students at all levels possess individuality and that all children and youth should be educated to use their God-given capabilities. The goal is for students to become individuals of principle, qualify for any position in life. The responsibility of the Global Adventist Education Departments is to ensure that the Church's philosophies and principles of faith are integrated into the life of each of its 1.1 million students in its 7,000 elementary and secondary schools, colleges, and universities around the world. The staff at the World Headquarters help to ensure the quality of the Global Adventist educational system, working closely with the education offices of the